Welcome back to the Lights Out podcast, bedtime stories for boys and girls around the world. Good evening, boys and girls. Are you ready for bed? Are you all snuggled up and ready for another Lights Out bedtime story? Well, I hope you snuggled up tight because we have a treat tonight for you with a book called The Spider and the Fly by Tony DiTerlizzi. And this is another Caldecott Honours Book Medal winner that I just pulled off the bookshelf, and I could not believe that I had not read it on this show. So, without further ado, let's get back to the story. Over 500 now on our mission for 1,000 ad-free stories forever for you, boys and girls around the world. Once upon a time. "Will you walk into my parlour?" said the spider to the fly. "'Tis the prettiest little parlour that ever you did spy. The way into my parlour is up a winding stair, and I have many curious things to show you when you're there." "Oh, no, no," said the little fly, "to ask me is in vain, for who goes up your winding stair can never come down again." "I'm sure you must be weary, dear, with soaring up so high. Will you rest upon my little bed?" said the spider to the fly. "There are pretty curtains drawn around. The sheets are fine and thin, and if you like to rest a while, I'll snugly tuck you in." "Oh, no, no," said the little fly, "for I've often heard it said, they'll never wake again who sleep upon your bed." Said the cunning spider to the fly, "Dear friend, what can I do to prove the warm affection I've always felt for you? I have within my pantry good store of all that's nice. I'm sure you're very welcome. Will you please take a slice?" "Oh, no, no," said the little fly. "Kind sir, that cannot be. I've heard that what's in your pantry I do not wish to see." "Sweet creature," said the spider, "you're witty and you're wise. How handsome are your gauzy wings, how brilliant are your eyes. I have a looking-glass upon my parlour shelf. If you'd step in a moment, dear, you shall behold yourself." "Oh, thank you, gentle sir," she said, "for what you're pleased to say. And bidding a good morning now, I'll call another day." The spider turned him round about and went into his den, for well he knew the silly fly would soon come back again. So he wove a subtle web in a little corner sly, and set his table ready to dine upon the fly. Then he came out to his door again, and merrily did sing, come hither, pretty fly, with a pearl and silver ring. Your robes are green and purple, there's a crest upon your head. Your eyes are like a diamond bright, but mine are dull as lead." Alas, alas, how very soon this little fly, hearing his wildly flattering words, came slowly flitting by. With buzzing wings she hung aloft, then nearer and nearer drew, thinking only of her brilliant eyes and green and purple hue, thinking only of her crested head. Poor foolish thing! At least he jumped, the cunning spider, and fiercely held her fast. He dragged her up the winding stairs into his dismal den with his little parlour, but she'd never come out again. And now, dear little children, who may this story read, to idle, silly, flattering words I pray you never give heed unto an evil counselor. Close heart and ear and eye, and take a lesson from this tale of the spider and the fly. The end of The Spider and the Fly by Tony DiTerlizzi. A great story. Hope it wasn't too scary, but a great message here on the Lights Out podcast. Bedtime stories for boys and girls and spiders and flies around the world. Good night.